What's something illegal that is always tempting to do? Download college textbooks. A bunch of hookers and cocaine. Speed, both meanings. Download a car. Ripping the tags off other people's mattresses. Steal. Arson. Everything that is illegal is tempting to someone, otherwise they wouldn't bother making it illegal. Stabbing a whole customer in the neck with a pen or pencil. Speeding. Pull a fire alarm. Smack the daylight out of a child in a grocery store when they're having a tantrum. Graze at the grocery store. Grapes. Chips. Crack a beer. Hide trash on obscure shelf. Murder. Loiter. Cut the tag off the mattress. Rob a bank. Push someone in front of a train. Speeding on an empty motorway. Taking a cop's gun from the holster. Set fire to stuff. Primarily stuff belonging to people or organizations who I perceive have wronged me in some way. It wouldn't resolve anything, and arson is punished super harsh compared to other types of felony vandalism. 30 years for burning down a house versus 3 to 5 for bulldozing it. Scam. I've always wanted to rob a small store just to see what it feels like. Going into an adult toy store and trying the toys before buying them. Punch a hole in your class. Hunting big game at the zoo. Pirating Adobe products. Every known illegal drug known to man. Going through a red light at 2 a.m. and there's less people around than the house encouraged the cowardly dog. Back in my days, it was downloading movies and video games. Come to think of it, it probably still is for some. We'll go online. Is it just that internet is good? Always tempted to make specific threats against public figures I hate online. Smuggle exotic items back from holiday. Murder? Destroy annoying people's eyes with my fingers. Torture. Murder. Coke. The legality isn't what's stopping me though. It's the massive damage it would be doing to my health. You know, take a penny, leave a penny? Always just take, so edgy. Printing money. Drugs. Murder. I couldn't murder anyone if I tried. I'm just not physically or mentally able to go through with that. Probably more realistically buy drugs, like MDMA or something like that. Running red lights. The horizontal poker in public. Sharing music without authorization in the internet. Download films. It's not even about the money, it's just the sheer minimalism of it. I owned hundreds of VHS tapes and then just as many DVDs. I got into HD DVD and then Blu-ray. But then I realized that all physical media is bollocks really. Now I've got a hard drive and an Nvidia Shield. My Plex collection is perfectly curated and nearly all of it is 1080p or above. I don't care for film extras, I feel like they ruin films, like seeing how a magic trick is done. So now I've got my entire film collection taking up a negligible space on my TV stand inside of 2 bits of tech. I've got films that are very tricky to get hold of now from a legit supplier. I'm a big fan of low-budget 80s cult films. And it's all in one place, easily accessible and can be watched upstairs in my study or downstairs in the living room. No tapes to get chewed up, no discs to scratch, and yes, I could buy digitally, but I don't want to have a collection spread across Amazon, Apple and wherever else. I pay for Netflix and Disney Plus, but they're barely worth it now. Burn a building, when nobody is inside. I really would love to see the fire. I've always wanted to do this since I saw a building burning when I was a kid. Running over pedestrians when driving. Shoplift. Magic mushrooms. Not pay taxes. Drag a stupid out of their car and beat them to within an inch of their life. Get this urge at least twice daily. Just beat them and leave them in the street for others to see. It really should be tougher to get and keep a license in the US. Property damage, more of an anger issues thing to be honest, but it still tempts me occasionally. Well, one can always fantasize about many serious crimes, but the temptation isn't really there for me. The only real temptation is just minor shoplifting or stealing alcohol. Smacking a Karen. Tear the tag off of your mattress. Rob a bank or some cool SHT like that, haha. Punting a bratty kid across a football field. Speed. Drive into oncoming traffic. Drive into oncoming traffic. Commit suicide. I sometimes just really want to vandalize the Winston Churchill statue in London, or piss on Thatcher's grave, I dunno. shoot a policeman. Then steal his helmet, go to the toilet in his helmet, and then send it to the policeman's grieving widow. And then steal it again.